Good morning, this is DW from Florida. Now today's life lessons is going to be trying to repair a Vizio 60-inch E601i-A3. We have a black screen. Now I've got the unit powered up. There's the power there going in. And what you will see is I've got the remote, turn the power on, and as I turn the power on, you can just see there I've got a light there, and you can also see a red light there. And on the screen though, the screen is literally just black. So if this was on your wall right now, let me just lift this up, I would ask you to do a test. It's called the flashlight test, or being English, I call it the torch test, because that's what a flashlight is, a torch to us. Now, first of all, if you shine the light on the screen, you should see the words, at this moment in time, no signal. If you press the menu button, the menu should come up either one side or the other. I can't remember which side it comes up. Let me just check. But defeats the object anyway. Yeah, it's come up over there. So you can just see the words. I'm going to zoom in a bit. We've got the words there. Going up. You can probably just see it. There. Audio. See the audio? Yep, so that's showing you, it's not really a bad issue, it's a simple fix, it really is. That's showing me that obviously it could be one of the three boards that has actually gone. So I'm going to lower it back down. I'm going to take out the power supply, leave that there. Now on the back, you have got, I don't know if it's about 19 or 20 on this one, screws. Obviously all the way around. There's also one here, next to the power supply, which you sometimes don't see. And then all the way around the edge. This one here is not a screw. This is where you apply it to the wall, the brackets for the wall, obviously, but we've got them there, all the way around. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 small ones there, and then the rest going around all the way down here. Now, go to one edge, and it'll start to raise. Now, I've already taken this off, but I'm going to show you. It's got clips that clip down all the way around. So when you start to lift it, it might be tight, but it'll just, if you pull it, give it a bit of a pull, you'll hear it go, and it'll come out. And you work your way around the TV, whichever side you want to do. And I'm just going to put this down so I can just lift it off. I don't want to damage anything. Right, okay. So once you've worked your way around and clipped, you can hear that clip there. We can just take this piece off. Now that's going to show us the inside board. Now we all saw that there was a light here and a light on the actual display area at the bottom of the actual unit. So my first thing is I want to see if the fuse board on the power supply, this is the power supply, that obviously supplies the power to everything. We have got the main board, which is this, and the main board is the controller system, memory. If it's a smart TV, it does the apps and it does all the inputs. So that's that. And then we've got the T-con board, which is your vertical lines and horizontal lines really. Now the power supply, if your TV screen is juddering, the actual lights flickering, or you know, I think it's like shuddering sort of thing, the lights flickering, then that could be a problem right there. Yeah. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to just try this main fuse here. And this is sometimes, you know, if you've had a power surge or whatever, it could actually get to that first. Just get yourself a little tester. This is a tester where you just put the ends together and it shows a circuit. So with a fuse, you would put it on one end. That's telling me that fuse is good. If the fuse wasn't working, you wouldn't get a noise. So that's telling me that that's good. So that was just the first test. Now, I could, in theory, go through all these diodes and bloody whatever they are, and resistors and little transformers, and try and work out what's actually blown. Because sometimes, if something's gone in this board, or the other board, or the other board, you could actually do that. If you were that technologically, you know, whatever, inclined in doing that. But all these boards are cheap. You know, you might be talking $59 for it to be sent to you. You might be talking, I don't know, same price or whatever. So it's worth just having these boards replaced. Less hassle. If you haven't got a solder iron, if you haven't got the right equipment to do all this, it's 1, 2, 3 connections on this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 connections on that one. And it's 2 connections on that one. So what do you want to do? Do you want to waste time soldering, or do you want to waste time, and looking by the way, or do you want to waste time just 4 clips, 5 clips, whatever, and then putting it back together? Simple. So what I'm going to do right now, I've shown you the test and what I've done. Now looking at the board there, let me just explain. So if the lights are on, because now this, if I'm going to turn the lights off, you should be able to see. Oh, let me plug it back in. Sorry, I've got to. This is the backlight test, which we should have done anyway. So the lights are off. I still know now there's power coming in. There's power coming into the unit there. Where is it? It was coming in. Let me just turn it on again. There. So there's power. You should be seeing lights coming through on this backboard. LED lights. You obviously can't see. You can see a light there, the red. Now I'm going to turn the power back on, light so I can see. So if you can't see any lights, backlights, now that could mean it could be this. It could be this vertical board here, the T-con board. So if there are lights on, it's probably the T-con board or the main board. If there's lights on the back but there's no audio, now how do you check audio? Now first thing you can do is you can turn it onto a channel. Turn the volume up. So the screen, I know it's turned up. Right, I've just turned the volume up on this, on the speaker, and I've put my ears down to it. And you should be able to hear, or I can hear, a slight hissing noise. And I can turn that volume up and down, and I can still hear that type of noise. So that's telling me there's audio. Now the other option is you can plug in, if it's still on the wall, you should have your HDMI connection in, or your TV connection in there, or whatever you've got linked up to it. You can then turn the volume, press your volume button, and get it louder. And if you hear the noise, then you're good. Now, so if the lights are on the back and there's audio, then just replace the T-con board. right? If you have no audio, meaning you can't hear the hissing, you can't hear any noise whatsoever, but you have backlights, it's then one of the two things it could be. You could replace the main board, then if it's not that, then replace the T-con board over here. But then try that one first. Now the thing is, there's a company called Shop Jimmy. Now Shop Jimmy is a TV repairs. You can go on their website. I'll put a link on, and they will supply you all these. And all you need to do is look at the white label on each board, and on the labels it will literally say, let's for instance, it will say the letter in there, and sometimes there's like, I don't know, either 10 letters, numbers and letters next to the barcode, and then there'll be some other numbers and letters. You don't need all those, they won't always match. That the other numbers are the date the board was made, maybe the person who did it or whatever. So it's the first numbers which mean this board is what you're going to be getting. For obviously the TV model, which is this is a 60-inch. So hopefully that's not, I'm not confusing you, because it can be confusing. So we've done the torch and everything else, and and some of these boards will look different. Some of the insides will look different. If it's an LCD board, if it's this is an LED board, and with an inverter. So this has got an LED driver on it. I don't want to confuse you too much, because if you're not technically minded, then it's no use for ornament. Now, one of the things after finding out, I found out that it's this board. Literally, it's this board. That's the problem. Because we have the audio, we have the back, the screen. We can see the screen, the text, but we've got no lights, which basically meant it's the power supply. It's this unit up here. That's the problem. So what I did is I've ordered one of these. Now with that Shop Jimmy, you have a 20% return. So if, for instance, I bought this board and this board was incorrect, and it was that board, then I could send it back, but they will charge me 20% restocking fee. I'm going to disconnect the power because I want to show you. And on this board here, it's very simple. There are 6 screws. Now I've left one in. I did take 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 6. So, and it's just they're all Phillips. Taking out the power, and to disconnect, you press the lever there. Can you see that? Yeah. Let me zoom in so you can see a bit more. Sorry about this. Yeah. So you press down here and just wiggle it gently. I put mine behind a little screw holder there, and you're not really going to mess up on this because you can see where everything's going. That's not going to fit into that area. You can't turn it around wrong way. You can't do anything. So it's very simple. Again, press down the clip and gently pull. Don't pull the wires if you can't, it's because you don't want to be pulling wires out after all that hard work. Pull the clip down and then just gently pull. There's a little clip on there, so you can get a thumbnail or something and just pull that through there. So that's off. Now sometimes people will say to you, see if something's damaged, burnt out or whatever, but you can't really see. Some of it looks burnt. I mean, this looks burnt here, but what's behind it, some resistors or whatever, or certain diodes, I don't freaking know. So I'm not messing around with that. So throw that to one side. Now the one I've bought is the same. There's the little clip on there. Sorry, the paper slip with the actual serial number of the unit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push mine in. Now you can screw it on first, so it makes it easier. I don't know. Let's just push in. And then final one here, the power part. That's in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the screws in. Don't need to over tighten these. I think they're earthed as well with, yeah they are, they're all earthed. Or grounded as you guys call them, via the screws to the frame chassis. I'm not obviously going to go through everything, placing the cover back on, but I will obviously show you this working before I do anything else. But I'm just going to screw this on so I can lift the board up. And then, so, I'm sure there's enough videos out there to show you all this sort of stuff, or how to take a board off, how to put a board back on. But these are my life lessons. Now, like I said, that board cost me about $59 to actually get shipped to me, and it took about 5 days, 6 days, whatever it was. But I've powered it all back up now. I'm going to zoom back out again. So I've powered it back up. I'm going to turn on the TV. The lights have come on. Now, I want you to see this. Can you see the backlights? That is a beautiful sign, because that now tells me we're good. I'm going to lift the TV up, and I want to see what you see. And as you can see now, there is your picture. Now it's upside down, obviously you know that, but that's showing me that all I need to do is put a power, plug this back in with the units, with the HDMI, and we're good. So those lights, oh, it looks like fairy lights. Look at that, beautiful. And really, that is it. Done. Simple fix. Like I said, one of 3 boards that could be the problem. And these TVs probably cost from $500, $600, wherever you are in, if you're in England or Europe or wherever. I don't know how much you pay. But for $59, a quick fix. If it's out of warranty, if it's not out of warranty, then call the manufacturers, call Vizio and find out if they will tell you if it's out of warranty. If it's not out of warranty, let them come and do it. Let them come and repair it. But this is if it is out of warranty, do it yourself. So this is DW saying thank you very much. Please subscribe. I do different things. I don't just repair TVs. I repair everything I can. Anything, life's lessons really. So if you want to subscribe, please do. The more the merrier. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Any questions, I'll help you wherever I can, gladly. Normally give me an hour to respond, because sometimes I'm doing other things and I don't get to see my emails or text messages or whatever it is straight away. But I look forward to hearing from you. If you like it, let me know. Have a great day, have a great life, and thank you again. This is DW signing out.